Welcome in the Holy Spirit, of course, the Most High, Spirit of wisdom and truth, right? Making sure that we are protected and God letting us know today, right here today, that you are loved. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, stepping into the universal energies of air, water, fire, and earth. It's just good to be here again, y'all. This was such an exciting message. It's a lot, you know. Anytime you come to my channel, bring out your pen and your pad, because it's a lot. We always break it down like a pound. I'm spirit led, cornbread fed. I am in the South, y'all. And I hope you feel as good as I do, right? I hope you feel as good as I do, stepping into the energy of the seven. Seven is all about collectiveness. So I hope that y'all come on in, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, connect. Everything that you need to know to get in contact with me is in the description box below. Of course, I love all of you guys, all the emails, the phone calls, the texts. I'm grateful to be in this position. Spirit of gratefulness out the bag, right? Yeah. Staying positive. Remembering to count our blessings. We talking about true love versus the sex god, y'all. I know it blew me too. I was like, what? And then so of course it was breaking down Valentine's here in the United States and in other countries as well. During the research, I found out, of course, but they are celebrating. Yeah, oh, it's some news you can use, girl. For real, we surviving Valentine's Day, right? Sex God versus true love. Yeah, this the news you can use. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell because you definitely don't want to miss these messages. Like I said, we break it down. It's all about really the intentions, right? Really the intentions. What's the intentions behind all these gifts and sweet nothings and so we gotta dig back into the history. See, that's how I get these messages. That's how we get. You gotta see where you fit into the story. That's why you gotta kind of watch it because it's the confirmation. Confirmation is what rules the nation. So I don't know. Since y'all up there here with me, let me see. We go. I don't know if we gonna start with the sex god or we gonna start with the true love. So I said I'll just chill for a minute and kind of explain a little bit about it before we start pulling the cards. Cause trolling came up, right? Storm lovers came up. I said, what? Fertility came up. Birth control unbeknownst to. So Italian food, the fennel in Italian food. I'm gonna pull. I actually have a card for that. We'll read about the fennel, right? And it's represented by the Four of Wands. Imagine that. You know, the Four of Wands is all about family and binding, right? Together, making something solid. Imagine that. The number of today is 7, right? 7 is all about secrets and rituals, right? And being conscious. That's what I was saying about the intentions. People doing stuff to people unbeknown. Like, do you know why you getting that box full of chocolates? Hmm. Yeah, because I got chocolate when I was doing my research. It's to keep your attitude in check. And think about it, it's a box, something binding to keep the sweetness in check, right? Trying to shape your life. See, I'm giving you this now because Valentine's coming up. See, some of you go have Valentine's and some of you not. It's a singles reading I'm going to do after this. But this is just the history, right? This the knowledge right here, right? So, and we all love us some chocolate Valentine's boxes, right? But be careful who you accept and be bound to. Is it the sex god or is it true love? Imagine that. But it is a representation of success and prosperity. So the more elaborate the box, right? If they go down to Family Dollar and Walgreens, I don't know if that is that the one you want to be bound to, right? Do you want that's like a night to me. If they go into the Walgreens, that's like the Knight of Cups energy, right? Flighting energy in and out, not consistent, right? Just because it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna run over here, grab this, grab this, grab this. Walmart, Walgreens, whatever, CVS, night energy. But if he go down to Russell Stover's, if he go to the mall, if he go to Ghirardelli's, shout out San Francisco, right? You know what I'm saying? You might want to be bound to that. But it's all about a soul. That's a soul type. Soulmate. That's where that emotion sits to keep you bound. Man, that's just a lot just on the chocolate, right, Lord? Anyway, that was just the chocolate. Right? Some people, chocolate make them sick. I know my son, he don't even like chocolate. He said do something to him. Anxiety, right? Love sick. Mm. That's St. Valentine's. That's how he got killed because they had bands getting married. They were sending soldiers off so somebody could be close to you in the military. Right? You're dealing with somebody in the military, you in the military, but that had to go off, they usually have to be single, you know, because they didn't want the responsibilities. Men didn't want to leave their families. Back then, women wasn't even in the military, so that wasn't even a factor, right? And they would be so love sick to where they couldn't even fight in the war, so they banned them from getting married. But then, old Saint Valentine, he was such a saint, you know what I'm saying? Putting people together in the name of the Most High. Right, binding people together under true love of their soul purpose, right? Their soul purpose, not the purpose of others. But he was getting them married. He was represented by the that's when people started giving flowers because when they arrested him because he disobeyed the laws of the land, right? Marrying them people they weren't supposed to be married anyway, having secret weddings anyway. Some people are gonna be eloping. This is the season of eloping. That's why Spirit already done told us, be ready. This the song right here. You know what I'm saying? Love at first sight. But flowers are representative of that. And the red rose, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I do that to y'all every time. One day, I'm gonna be able to get on here and have this. I already, I'm moving the camera and everything. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? But the red rose, having courage anyway, love and beauty. But the thing about that red rose, see, people do stuff. Your subconscious do stuff, and divine timing do stuff. See, this the knowledge right here. Right, when they give you those flowers to symbolize true love. Remember, I just said love at first sight, right? If you get those roses that don't have those thorns on them, they loved you when they first seen you. I'm talking about that's true love. Too many facts to be fishing. And if it's a thorny rose, right, that just means that they very passionate about you, and that might be a I ain't gonna say tumultuous, but have you ever been pricked by a rose bush? I mean, it don't feel good, and you still be going back for more, right? Imagine that. Oh, and if you get one that have a lot of rose buds in it, that represent purity and beautiful. Like that's a pure relationship. Ain't nobody cheating. It's ready. It's got room to grow. I'm talking about beautiful energy. Wow. I love that. We talking about true love. Okay. So I guess we'll pull on the true love first. Love at first sight. Somebody in prison. Somebody got 14 or 15 years. or 29, something like that, 29, 2, anywhere from 2 to 29 years. Right. Mm. Love is all you need. They're a prisoner of love. Something that they did, it was towards a loved one. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, they was over, come with emotions, right? All they wanted was love. I guess they apologizing to you. Yeah, they didn't mean it. Wow. They love C2. 25 years specifically. Mm, that's a lot of time. Do you love me or do you not? I'm gonna start pulling I just got a little overwhelmed. Right. It took my breath away with that one. I'm gonna pull some let me get this. Make sure that everybody can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, get some love language and see what's going on out here in these streets. Love sick, these true love people. Some love sickness going on. Knight of Wands. I knew it's gonna be a lot of one energy out here, right? But this the sixth god. Well, it's not the sixth god, but he on his way, right? I told you Knight, he don't want to go stop by CVS, or so I'm like, don't expect no extravagant gift if you dealing with this one. Oh, but we do got a sixth god out here too. Oh, we got the sixth knight and the sixth god. You hear me? I feel like so far, I feel like the sixth god, the king of wands, yeah, he on his way. Because the knight came out first. You know, knights is always movement. Sixth god, Lord. I don't think they coming with good intentions though. So they must be somebody that gave you that rose with them thorns on it. Beware that if they come with them flowers, look at them flowers, man. Look at the one man or women, because both, you know, we all women and men give flowers, right? King Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. King of Wands is Aries. Aries, Sagittarius so far represented out here. Somebody need to wash their hair too. It's like a ritual. Remember, the 7 is the number of rituals as well, mysteries. So washing your hair, remember we got those messages, protect your crown. You might have to go back and check that video out. Remember, confirmation is something in that video, protect your crown. And then Spirit is saying we need to be doing head washings. Wash your hair, make sure you cleansed and your crown is clean, your head is clean. Right? Your thoughts are pure. Remember, we was talking about intentions, because the sex god. Oh, y'all want to talk about the sex god for a minute before we pull some more? Well, let's talk about the sex god. Okay, so the sex god is the dark side. You know, the where it's not the church. The I hate to say, I'm just negative energy. I'm just gonna say that negative energy. I don't even want to call it in, right? Because we do call things in intentions, but it's all about the sexual, the ones, right? The party. I'm here to have a good time, not I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's the sex god, right? It's just for that night, but it's to promote fertility, though. Right? It's to promote fertility, or have that day of remember, because it's associated to a certain day, Valentine's Day, that you could be free sexually. That's when you surprise your boo with the threesome or the orgy, or you do something crazy like that. You get drunk in love. Ain't that what Beyonce, Queen B say? Drunk in love, right? So we see what her intentions are, right? She's a sex goddess. That's what I'm saying. She's probably one of the ones that like, you heard that bell? And sound the alarm. Anyway, shout out to the queen, right? Queen B. But it's also promoting um sex between under, and I saw this movie on the side note, y'all, because I wanted to turn it off, but it was a true story. So it was like I had to continue to watch it. It was so long, and I was like, oh God, But it was so terrible, and I mean, it's just so bad. It was pedophiles in the church. And I know it go. They always talk about it in the Catholic churches, but this was a non-denominational church, and it was like, oh my God, it was the sex trade that's associated with this day. You know what I'm saying? So beware of blind dates, right? Beware of just swiping left. Is it swiping left or swipe right or whatever? Don't get caught up in a situation like that, because the sex trade is very real. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Because it makes me feel uncomfortable, but that's associated with the sex god. So beware of that. Sex is all about family and home and family. Sex within the home and family. So some people are okay with that. Be aware of what's going on around these sexually charged energies. Right? Sex god. And look, Usher said, "Oh my gosh, that's what I'm saying." We moving on, moving on. So, jeez. Okay, I was like, I thought I saw one. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is contracts. That's what I said. What we being bound to, right? What you gonna be at service to? So somebody coming to serve you. I don't know what they coming to serve you. Right. But it's gonna be suddenly. Some kind of sudden movement. Because Knight of Wands is fast, right? He ain't the fastest, but he fast. He definitely fast. I'm telling you, this is like that whirlwind marriage, like somebody sniffing you out, like passionately wanting you, right? The sex god. It's deep. Number 7. What day did I tell you it was? A 7-day. Bunch of secrets coming out. Bunch of keep your crown, protect your crown, right? Bunch of stuff that you ain't gonna understand that you just understand today. This knowledge is for. It's the confirmation, right? That you can collect your consciousness to be aware. Do you know how many incidences happen within families that people say they ain't aware? How many people that pass by their soulmate and say they didn't even see them, they unaware? It's time to get aware right now today. 7 of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. So we got what? Aries, Sag, and Taurus out here. Okay. With this sex god. And usually they're lone wolves, right? But they the she wolf is a sex god is usually, and that's why Beyonce is considered the sex god, right? She came out in the reading, I'm sorry. But it's portrayed as a half man, half beast. If it's a man, half man, half beast, right? Intentions. Is it just to procreate, right? Just to be a baby daddy? Just to put, like, this is a notch on the belt, right? Because you give it to multiple. This is definitely somebody that might want to give to multiple. 6, 7, 8 ones. Definitely messages coming. Yep, messages for sure. Messages about they want to get physical. Shout out to, I think that's Aquarius. You have to go check out my TikTok. I did a February energy for all signs on my TikTok. And every song, every sign have their song and the translation. Because, you know, sometimes you need to just don't talk, just listen. Right, I know y'all done heard that out there. But we got 6. Definitely got home and family out here. Collectively. Maybe that's why he had me do the singles reading next. Because y'all come 2-7, something is evolving. Expect a gift. 7, 13 ones, 4 ones. Yeah, that's family for sure. Mm. I feel 5 pentacles, 8 pentacles. Somebody been out for work. Somebody been working a lot. 8, 7, 8, 11, 15, 6 pentacles. Yeah, somebody want to give to multiple people. Somebody want to give to multiple people. Somebody want to come back too. They rushing back. Okay. I feel like the true love, they go come back, rushing back, wanting to have something stable, like take advantage of their new opportunity. Right? This is 8 pentacles. Work on it. Aces are gifts from God, right? Let me turn this way so you can see. Aces are gifts from God, right? We talking about the 6 girl. Some of y'all are gonna end up getting pregnant, right? Gifts from God. 7 pentacles and 7 pentacles, 14, 5 pentacles. But I feel like if you do get pregnant, it ain't going to be with nobody that's going to stay and help you raise it. Right? And it might not be because of something that they didn't want to do. Because remember, we got all that prison time and jail and all of that coming up. That red energy. Right? Somebody having the courage to speak up. Yeah. Somebody having the courage to speak up. Somebody finally want to be careful, right? They want to rush in carefully, like a sneak attack. I feel like they're going to try to woo you, right? Make you sound good. Like, and I just seen a spider. They creeping up on you. Well, they creeping up on you. And or it's a creep, right? Because we talk about the 6 god. 6 drugs, remember that 6 drugs fast too. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, that's fast, quick messages. Wow. They coming in long and strong. But you know what I don't see? No cuffs. This the 6 god right here. Yeah. They are coming back because of the memory, right? 6 of Cups underneath the energy, right? Because they thought you was going to always be their pets. Yeah, 10 of Wands.